Okay, so this is a PM session and I'm reintroducing the deadlift. So, I've not been away from it very long, but I thought I'd give it a restart. So previously, I remember I got to 165 for 5. Yeah, I was doing very little deadlifting, just doing that one set really, you know, after squatting. But my recent protocol has been a volume splurge, doing lots and lots and lots of volume. And this morning I did 20 sets of swings with 30 kilos, and then followed by ab work. And so this is going to be quite an extensive deadlift session. So this is a 20 kilo dead kettlebell, just to get a bit of warm up, that's all it is. Okay, the protocol that I'm following, I got it from Jim Wendler, if you know anything about what I'm talking about. It's basically, the idea is you build up and build up and build up until you're doing some heavy singles. But I'm not gonna kill myself on it. I'm gonna take it quite gently. So you build up. First of all, you kick off with sets of 5. Eventually, drop to the triples, then singles, and then at the end, you do go back to. Well, generally on most lifts you go back to sets of 5 to 8, but on the deadlift it says just do 2s and 3s at the end. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, a pair of 15s. Now, if I follow this protocol to the T, he would have you doing loads of sets of 5 before you even got to 60 kilos. But personally, you know, I've not got the patience for that. To me, 60 kilos is a very light weight on a deadlift, and I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to strip off the weights and keep putting on little amounts. So I'm going to start really at 60 kilos. But just be aware that that's just my take on it. If you're familiar with the program and you want to know why I'm not doing it as prescribed. I wouldn't say it's pointless to do those lightweight sets. They're all good warm up. In fact, I'm just going to do some round the worlds. These are round the world exercise. Just loosens the hips up a bit. Get a bit of movement in the shoulder area, the traps, I suppose. But, now I think 60 kilos is a light weight for deadlifting, so that's where I'm going to start really. Okay, I'm not got a set timer for these initial sets. I'm just going to do it by feel. So this got 3 sets of 5. So 60, 75, 92 and a half for sets of 5 to kick off with. So I'm doing it double overhand. Eventually I will use straps when it becomes a problem. That's 60. Just load it up to 75. Yeah, I don't think I need much rest between these light sets. Okay, that's 92.5. So I say I'm just taking this from a set program. I'm not inventing these weights. Okay. But realistically, all it's really doing is slowly working up to heavy singles, and then doing some back off work. But we'll follow the program, follow Wendler's recommendations. Okay, so that's 92.5. Go on, I'll use a strap. Obviously, I could handle this without straps, but my hands are feeling a bit sore. Okay, so that's 92.5 for 5. Okay, now he recommends that you do triples. So this weight is 107.5 for triples. Let me get to 100. As I say, I am, I am tweaking it a little bit because 100. It did have. Well, in the original, when I worked it out, it was the bar for 10, and then the bar for 5. 30 for 5, 45 for 5. So I missed all that. That's when I did just use the I did the kettlebell and the dumbbells, and then it goes 60, 75, 92.5, which I've done. I've done all those. Okay. but I'm pretty confident that it makes a little difference to do that. You know, do that exact warm-up routine makes a little difference. Let's see where it starts getting interesting, I suppose. $100. Okay, 107.5, 107.5. This is for 3. Write this down. I say I'm not using a timer. I might use a timer later on. But for the time being, I'm going to do this set in the next couple of sets without a timer. Then I'll put a timer on. So I'll just get three reps of this. Okay. The next one is 122.5, so now we're starting to feel it. Okay. We've got 100, put the 10s on. That's 120. 2.5. Tens. Oh yeah, I've not got many tens. That's a 10. $122.5. This is for 3. Okay, so I think I'll do the rest of the session on a 3-minute timer. Now it's getting a bit interesting. Okay, 3-minute timer. No. This is a triple. Okay. So really it feels like an extended warm-up. Before, I think it's only about now that it gets sort of like heavyish. So the next set is only a single for 137.5. So that's a 120, 130, 135, 137.5. And then the next set looks like the hardest of all. So the next set is 152.5 for as many reps as, well, until you get a personal record. Now today being the first time that I've deadlifted in a while, it's going to be subdued. I'm not going to go for it massively. Let's get a few reps and call it a day and beat it next time. So you get, essentially you get on this set, on this layout with these exact same weights, you get 3 goes at it. No, sorry. You get 3 weeks of it. Yeah? So 3 weeks on the same weights. So if I do this twice a week, that's 6 sessions. So each one of those, conceivably, you can beat your PRs. But there's a lot of room for individualisation on this. So it gives you a sort of like framework, and then it's up to you to make it work. But anyway, this is a single. Get this out of the way before we start thinking about anything else. So as I say, first time back in I missed a few sessions of deadlift, so not many. But I did want to sort of like reset my deadlift so start off quite easy and then go for it. Yeah, so that's a 1, that's a single. Thinking about it, I could move all this and it would be alright. Okay, sorry about the filming, I'm just going to move this frame a little bit if I can. Yes, a couple of inches, but it just makes that a little bit more room. Got a couple of inches more room. So what's next? 152.5. But you can see it's, you know, the weight's getting up now. Uh, 120, 130. But not gonna miss. Oh dear. $140, That's 150. 2.5. If I get the other side the same. Wasn't quite on the ball, but I'll get there. Sorry about that, I'm missing the timer. 150. Okay, so this is supposedly an all-out set. So I'm just going to do a couple of reps for today. Give myself a bit of leeway. Okay, let's do a triple. So, as I say, these exact weights that I'm doing now, I'm going to be doing them for about 6 sessions. So, you know, conceivably, I could be doing a set of 9 with this if I improve every time. Okay, so what you do now is you go up on just about what is it next? 160. So now you go up and you judge it as you wish. So I'm going to go 160. So it's 160 kilos, so yeah, that's quite heavy, isn't it? It's getting quite heavy again. So, in this section, it's a set of singles, so it recommends that you can do, well, basically, you can just do it as you wish. Yeah, so you're just adding sort of like, I think something like 5% every time, 5% of your, what you call the training max. But you know, conceivably today I could go 160, 167.5, 175, 185, and you know, and beyond. But you've got to play it by ear, you've got to play it to your abilities. But it's just a series of singles. Okay, so that's 160. I'm not sure how far I want to take this today. I'll do 167.5. So in terms of weight, just weight, this is more weight than I've been in a long time. But obviously it's just for one rep. That's 160 for one. So yeah, I suppose this is where you could do with, you know, a bit of friendly competition to get you going on these. But I don't know, to see what happens. Just say I'm not going to push it today. But you know, I've got a few more sessions with this exact same layout, and this is where you can push it. Okay, get another single. Should do. It's heavy, but it should go. Yeah, it's hard for me now. Okay, I'll go for one more. 175. So that's 175. At one point in time, this would have been an absolute doddle. In fact, I think I did. I think I remember doing 175 when I was about 19. Yeah, somewhere around about that time in my life. But no, it's not a doddle. But obviously, you know, if you're consistently deadlifting and squatting heavy, which I haven't been, then I would imagine it would definitely go without thinking about it. But no, I'm not even sure. 175. Anyway, something to think about. Hopefully I'll get 175, line in the sand, and beat it next time, hopefully. But yeah, you know, my top end strength is, you know, it's very low compared to what it used to be. You know, my cardio, my endurance, strength endurance is pretty good. You know, my kettlebell work is pretty good, I think, for me. You know, all right, held up. But my top end strength is a joke. Anyway, let's do it. So 175 for a single. Then after this it drops down considerably. I think it's 115 kilos for a few triples. Okay, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to get a single. Yeah. Okay. So that's just met my 19-year-old self. That was the state of play when I was 19. Okay. So I'm going to leave those singles there for today. Hopefully next time I'll take that up a notch. Who knows? Yeah, I think I will. So now 115 kilos. So strip it all down. So, you know, for a gentle start, it was quite difficult. So that's 110. 115. Now the author of the programme, he only recommends doubles and triples on this part for deadlifts. For all the other moves, he recommends quite high reps, like 5, 6, 7, 8. But for deadlifts, it's quite conservative. But I'll see how it feels. So I'll hopefully do triples today. 115 kilos. Hopefully do triples today. And if it does feel easy, I'll move it up. But I doubt that it will. So the idea is between 3 and 5 sets. So maybe the best idea would be just to do 3 sets of 3 and call it a beginning. Should have got ready really, but makes no difference. First set should be quite moderate. Yeah, that was alright. Yeah, but I am going to do, play it cautiously, 3 sets of 3 for today. Then next time we'll move up. I think it's a good protocol. Yeah. Quite a bit of, you know, especially if you're stronger than me, and those first sets, those initial sets would contribute a bit more, and you can do them in a dynamic effort way. You can do the initial sets that are light. You can do them fast, move the bar fast, which is something I need to think about. So you can get more out of lightweight. But today I was just feeling my way, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect. So 2 more sets of 3 and we'll leave it for today. But that's the beginning. We have started, and I plan on doing these. Well, what I'm going to do on a rotation is bench, squat, press, deadlift in the PM. So my PM workouts are going to be those big barbell lifts again, back into them. But this time round it's volume work. So morning time, hammer the kettlebells, afternoon time, hammer the barbell. I mean, it's going to be fun when it's morning time. It's kettlebell squats for about 20 sets, and then in the afternoon it's barbell squats. But it's, you know, the simple reality will be that I have to load the weight. So you can basically do, you know, high volume stuff, but you got to, you know, the trade-off is that the weights aren't going to be the same. See how it goes, simple as that. Okay, that's nice and easy really. Last one for 3, last triple, easy peasy. Get it done at the end. But yeah, at least, you know, I've got a 175 deadlift, which is, you know, laughable really. I'm only down 100 kilos. We'll get there. We'll get somewhere. Tell you one thing. If I woke up on my 70th birthday and I got a 175 deadlift, I'd be quite happy with that. So that's a thought, isn't it? And it's one thing hitting sort of like 500 pounds, 600 pounds when you're in your prime. It's another when you get past 60. But I mean, think about it. Today I did a load of kettlebell swings this morning. Okay, before I did that max single, there was a load of sets. So I think in reality, you know, that wasn't my max. 175 wasn't my max. That was a fatigued max. Well, if it was a max, it's quite hard though. You know, not gonna say it was easy. I'm just not used to big deadlifts. I reckon if I came in, you know, if I came in fresh and I had, you know, if yesterday I did, you know, if I'd have had like 2 days off, came in fresh, warmed up as if I was going to do a max, I reckon I'd get probably get near to 200. I imagine. I think. But yeah, we're just gonna have to do it. See what happens. Okay, last set 3 and that's it. I've done. Okay, that was easy enough. Yeah, I've done it that. Whether or not in future I start adding on some additional work, I don't know, but there's plenty to be going on with for the time being. So next time I've got to do at least 4 sets of triples at the end, and that PR set's got to go up, and hopefully I can beat 175. Okay, good stuff. Back tomorrow.